Hey, good evening, YouTube. Guess what? Brew by me, back again. I think I'm going to do my last review of the night. I'll do some more tomorrow. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing, yes, another Innis and Gunn product. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing the Innis and Gunn Highland Cask Ale. This has been aged for 69 days, matured in 18-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey barrels. 7.1% ABV, and I don't think I've read the previous ones I've done. So the blonde says American oak is seamed with flavor which Innis and Gunn unlocks using a unique style of maturation that imparts a light vanilla oak character to its fruity blonde beer. The spiced rum finish story is this limited bottling of Innis and Gunn has been finished over oak infused with Caribbean spiced rum. The result is absolutely delicious, bursting with the flavors of Caribbean spices along with our signature notes of vanilla, toffee, and oak. So, last beer review of the night. This is the Highland Cask, aged for 69 days, and it's matured on 18-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey barrels. So, without further ado, let's open her up. Same cap as the rest. And again, I'm using my Innis and Gunn glass, as you can see. So let's give her a pour. As you can see, there's some nice carbonation there. Very, very dark golden, almost copper in color. Lots of carbonation, a finger and a bit of head, small to medium bubbles, off-white head. Let's give her a smell. Wow. Sweet malt. Lots of vanilla. Some toffee. Oak. Floralness. Like floral hops. Floral bitterness. Nice sweet malt characters there. Smells really good, so I'm gonna give her a go. The head's still there, so let's give her a taste. You know what? It's fairly decent. Nice sweet malt character there. Lots of oak, vanilla, toffee right there. I'm picking up hints of Scotch, a little bit of like a very, very slight bit of smokiness. It's kind of like a peat smokiness. With some kind of dark fruits like apples, red grapes. that kind of characteristic. There's some nice lacing on the glass, as you can see. So you take a swig of it up front, nice sweetness, like the rest of them. As it tumbles across your tongue, sides in the middle, you get that kind of oaky, vanilla toffee kind of character there. And then it fades into the Scotch whiskey kind of peat smokiness at the very, very back. Dries out very nice. And then you're ready for another swig. No alcohol burn that I'm picking up whatsoever. 7.1% ABV. Yeah, basically it's all malt, and then you got the complexities of the oak barrel, the Scotch whiskey, you know, a slight bit of smokiness, vanilla toffee, the medium dark fruits there, like the apples and the red grapes, and yeah, you're ready for another beer, another sip. So, there you have it. I told you what it looked like. I told you what it smelled like. I told you what it tasted like. You know, final thoughts. Basically, you have some two-row in there, some crystal caramel malts in there, and some biscuit or specialty malts, obviously. I think it's the same base for all Innis and Gunn beers, except for maybe the porter and the stout. But for the most part, the rest of them are fairly similar, I found tonight, in malt profile and hop profile. The only thing that changes it up is the different ways they're brewing it. For example, this one's a Highland Cask, so it's Scotch whiskey barrel. So, you know, you pick up the hints of the Scotch, you know, the Scotch whiskey barrels. Whereas the last one you picked up the Caribbean spice barrels, and the one before that was the oak barrels, and the one before that was oak barrels as well, just different calibers. You know, it's a very good beer. I have no complaints about this. The Highland Cask is fairly decent, nice flavors, mix matches very well. It combines very well together. You know, all the sweetness, all the maltiness, all the bitterness, it works together. The beer itself is fairly good, fairly well balanced, well rounded. No complaints, nice lacing on the glass, as you can see, and the head is kind of still there. The lacing is there, obviously. Let's just generate the head so you get another look at it. There you go. You know, not much more I can tell you about the beer, except if you can find it, go get it, because it's a really good beer. I know at my LCBO I can pick up pretty much the blonde, the original, the rum, the spiced rum, and a few others anytime. They always have about 6 to 8 different ones, and sometimes they come in the small bottles like this, and sometimes they're in the big bottles. I always pick the small bottles, just because small bottles are easier to drink and review, especially it being high ABV, you know. There's beers down in my cellar that I've waited, and I'm still waiting until I have somebody to come over, because they're like 750 milliliters, and they're like 10, 12, 14% ABV, so, you know, if I have one of those, I'm done for the night. Anyhow, So there you have it. I told you what it looked like, I told you what it smelled like, I told you what it tasted like, I told you my final thoughts. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, leave any comments or suggestions in the comments box, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.